I'm driving past the county line, nowhere left to go, just a ghost behind the dashboard in the dashboard's amber glow. The map is torn in pieces on the passenger side floor, right where your feet used to rest when we weren't keeping score. I reached to turn the volume up to find a song we knew, but the signal's dying with the sun, and I'm losing hold of you. The hills are tall and jagged, cutting off the air. I'm searching for a frequency that isn't even there. I'm twisting at the dial, praying for a spark, but I'm just pulling white noise through the center of the dark. Now it's just static on the radio, a scream without a sound, like 1,000 paper heartbeats scattered on the ground. It's the hum of everything we lost, the hiss of all the tears, the sound of I'm sorry ringing out through all these hollow years. I'm listening for your heartbeat, but the airwaves are too low. There's nothing left but static on the radio. The rain is hitting rhythmically against the rusted roof, and every mile of highway is just more bitter proof that the further that I get from you, the more the music fades into a blur of power lines and cold electric shades. I thought I heard your laughter in a burst of sudden wire, but it was just the interference of a heart that's lost its fire. Is this how it ends? Just a crackle in the night, a long distance signal that finally lost the fight. No more melodies to cling to, no more words to make it right, just a steady lonesome buzzing in the absence of the light. Yeah, it's just static on the radio, a scream without a sound, like 1,000 paper heartbeats scattered on the ground. It's the hum of everything we lost, the hiss of all the tears, the sound of I'm sorry ringing out through all these hollow years. I'm listening for your heartbeat, but the airwaves are too low. There's nothing left but static on the radio. The sound of white noise begins to swell. Tune it out, or let it pull me under. There's no song left for us, just the lightning without the thunder, searching for a station that doesn't exist anymore. The static grows louder, then cuts to absolute silence. I sun's hanging low like a heavy gold coin at the place where the city and the dark clouds join. The street lamps are flickering, waking up slow in that indigo silence where the lonely ones go. I'm sitting on the fender of my rusted out car, watching the sky swallow every last star. It's the time of the day when the shadows stretch tall, and I'm waiting for a phone call that won't come at all. The birds have stopped singing, the world's holding its breath between the life of the daytime and the evening's small death. And I've got those blue-hour blues, deep as the sea. In the light where you look like you're still here with me. It's not quite the night, and it's no longer day. It's the color of everything you took away. When the glow starts to fade and the navy sets in, I'm losing the battle I wasn't meant to win. Oh, it's a lonesome shade of a heartbreaking hue, just the blue-out blues, thinking of you. I see the silhouettes of couples through the window glass, watching the ghost of our own history pass. They're lighting the candles and drawing the blinds, leaving me out here with the leave-behinds. The air's getting colder, a sharp biting chill, as the whitened horizon stands perfectly still. I used to love how the twilight would bloom. Now it just feels like the walls of a room. In the high noon, I can pretend I'm okay. In the midnight, I can just sleep it away. But this middle ground ache, this transition of light, is the hardest part of the walk to the night. It's the almost, the nearly, the used to be mine, trapped in the ink of a disappearing light. it's no longer day. It's the color of everything you took away. When the glow starts to fade and the navy sets in, I'm losing the battle I wasn't meant to win. Oh, it's a lonesome shade of a heartbreaking hue, just the blue-out blues, thinking of you. The black's moving in now, the violet is gone, just a heart in the darkness waiting for dawn. But until the sun rises, I'll stay in this bruise, singing these low down, blue-out blues. The factory gates are weeping red onto the pavement stones. The wind is whistling hymns through the pipes and hollow bones. We used to meet where the iron bridge arched across the stream. Now the water's thick with oil and the ghost of a broken dream. Touching the railing where you carved your name and mine, but the weather's eaten the letters, one jagged oxidized line. The gears have all stopped turning, the fire's gone out in the grave. I'm standing in the scrapyard of a love that arrived too late. And every time I think of you, the color starts to bleed. A landscape of corrosion is all I've left to feed. Now there are rivers of rust running down my face, washing out the memories I never can replace. What was strong and steady has been weathered by the years, turning all my iron heart into orange-tinted tears. The bridge is falling down, the anchor's broken trust, and I'm drowning in the rising of these rivers of rust. I found your old key in a drawer, it doesn't fit the lock. Time is a hammer hitting nails on a ticking clock. The shine has been stolen, the silver's turned to brown, like the way this lonely silence is settling on the town. I tried to scrub the stains away to find the gold beneath, but the bitterness and turn it to a whole. I'm a structure left abandoned, I'm a roof that's caving in, watching the decay go deeper than the surface of my skin. Tide went out a year ago and forgot to take me home. Now I'm just a skeleton of salt and sun-bleached bone. I remember being part of something reaching for the deep, before the waves grew tired and the ocean went to sleep. Now the sand is biting at my sides, a desert for a bed, with a million miles of empty blue hanging overhead. I've still got the taste of the spray upon my skin, waiting for a high water mark that won't be back again. I'm anchored by the gravity of things I couldn't hold, watching everything we promised turn to gray and turn to gold. I'm just driftwood on a dry shore, 1,000 miles from sea, looking for the current that used to carry you and me. The storm has long since passed us and the wind has died away. I'm just a piece of wreckage in the middle of the day, too heavy for the breeze to move, too broken for the fall. Driftwood on a dry shore, and I'm never going home. You were the moon that pulled the world, you were the rising swell. Now I'm just a hollow shell with a story left to tell. I'm cracked and peeling in the heat, I'm lightning with the sun, tracing out the rings of all the years that we've undone. People walk right past me and they never see the scars of how we used to dance beneath the canopy of stars. Sometimes I think I hear the roar, a ghost inside the wind, a phantom of the liquid life where you and I begin. But I reach out with these splintered arms and find nothing but the dust in a land that doesn't understand the way a heart can waste. I'm just driftwood on a dry shore, 1,000 miles from sea, looking for the current that used to carry you and me. The storm has long since passed us and the wind has died away. I'm just a piece of a wreckage in the middle of the day, too heavy for the breeze to move, too broken for the foam. Driftwood on a dry shore, and I'm never going home. The sun is going down again. The sand is getting cold. I'm just a piece of timber waiting to be old. No more waves, no more blue, just the long dry silence where I'm missing you. The moon is hanging heavy, a silver hook in the black, casting light on the kitchen floor, on the things I can't take back. I'm sitting in the corner where the shadows meet the wall, watching how the light hits the remains of it all. I dropped the photograph we took by the pier. Now your smile is split in two and the edges are too sheer. I should probably get a broom, I should probably clear the way, but I'm paralyzed by the shimmer of a better yesterday. The silence is a predator, the dark is moving in, and I'm tracing every jagged line where forever used to begin. It's just moonlight on shattered glass, sparkling and cold, the ghost of a story that we'll never get to tell. Each tiny piece is a memory cutting through my skin, a million little diamond tears for the state that we are in. It's beautiful and broken, it's a wreckage I can't pass, just me and the reflection of moonlight on shattered glass. The world is sleeping soundly, but I'm wide awake and numb, counting all the seconds until the morning comes. I see a piece of the frame, I see a piece of your hand, scattered like the promises we didn't understand. I wanna pick them up, I wanna make them whole, but the more I try to touch them, the more they pierce my soul. They say that light reveals the truth, that it helps you find the door, but tonight it's just a spotlight on the ruins on the floor. One wrong move and I'll bleed, one right move and I'm gone. Either way I'm left here waiting for a gray and lonely dawn. It's just moonlight on shattered glass, sparkling and cold, the ghost of a story that we'll never get to tell. Each tiny piece is a memory cutting through my skin, a million little diamond tears for the state that we are in. It's beautiful and broken, it's a wreckage I can't pass, just me and the reflection of moonlight on shattered glass. Don't turn on the lights, I'd rather see the shine of the wreck. It's the only thing left of us, glistening, cutting, fading into the floorboards. Moonlight on shattered glass, the sound of a single glass shard sliding across wood, the sound of a single glass shard sliding across wood, the sound of a single glass shard sliding across wood, the sound of a single glass shard sliding across wood. The thermometer's bottomed out against the porch's wood. I'd scream your name across the lake if I only thought I could. But the air is like a razor, and the clouds are like a shroud, and the silence in this valley has grown terrifyingly loud. I opened up my mouth to beg for one more chance to try, but the frost bit through my silver tongue before I said goodbye. The pond is locked in crystal, the reeds are brittle spears. I'm crying frozen diamonds, I'm crying solid tears. I try to call your number just to hear the morning die, but I've been breathing sub-zero for a long and lonely while. Oh, winter stole my voice, and he buried it in snow down where the dead things and the lost emotions go. I got 1,000 I love yous trapped behind a wall of ice, paying for our summer with a heavy bitter price. My throat is filled with needles, my chest is turning gray. Winter stole the only words that could have made you stay. I'm riding in the window steam just to see if I exist, tracing out the outline of the person that I missed. But the heat is leaving quickly, and the glass is freezing back like a photograph of us fading slowly into black. I wanna tell you I was wrong, I wanna bridge the wide, but I'm a muffled echo in the middle of the night. Is it a mercy or a curse to be this quiet and this cold, to keep the secrets of a heart that's grown prematurely old? I'm a bird without a winter song, a bell without a ring, just a hollow, shivering vessel waiting for a ghost of spring. Yeah, winter stole my voice, and he buried it in snow down where the dead things and the lost emotions go. I got 1,000 I love yous trapped behind a wall of ice, paying for our summer with a heavy bitter price. My throat is filled with needles, no, my chest is turning gray. Winter stole the only words that could have made you stay. Can you hear the wind? That's all that's left of me, just a shiver in the pines, just a breath you can't see. I'm screaming in the wild, but the sound is buried deep. Winter stole my voice, and I've got promises to keep. skyline looks like a ribcage against the dying light. Just a jagged row of shadows waiting for the night. The cranes are frozen steeples, the glass is cracked and thin. This is the architecture of the state I'm in. I'm walking down the center of the street that used to roar, but no one's keeping time behind the deadbolts on the door. I can hear the echoes of the way we used to laugh, bouncing off the concrete, a ghostly epitaph. The traffic lights are blinking yellow, warning no one there. Just the smell of cold exhaust and a silence I can't bear. And I'm wandering through the skeleton of a city we built high, watching all our skyscrapers crumble from the sky. The steel is bent and rusted, the foundations gave way to the weight of all the things we were too proud to say. It's just bricks and hollow spaces, it's just iron and regret in the skeleton of a city that hasn't finished dying yet. The park is overgrown now, the fountain's running dry, where we carved our names in granite under a July sky. Now the moss is reclaiming every promise that we made, and the neon signs are flickering, beginning to fade. I'm a stranger in the blueprint of the life we try to plan, holding on to blueprints with a shaking empty hand. They say you can't build a home on shifting desert sand, but we built a whole metropolis on a love that couldn't stand. Now the wind whistles through the girders like a funeral song, asking how a place so big could go so terribly wrong. And now I'm wandering through the skeleton of a city we built high, watching all our skyscrapers The calendar is stuck on a page that's turned to gold, but the air inside this kitchen has grown bitter, sharp and cold. I'm watching skeletons and maples shiver in the yard, trying to breathe through a chest that's grown heavy and hard. The garden's buried under layers of the gray, just like the memories I tried to sweep away. The coffee's getting frozen on the stand. I'm reaching for a ghost to hold my hand, but the frost is creeping up the window pane, and I'm starting to feel the arrival of Mother Rain. Now it's November in my veins, a slow and steady chill, the kind of winter silence that makes the heart stand still. Every breath is like a cloud, every heartbeat is a stone. I'm learning how it feels to be freezing and alone. You took the summer with you when you caught that evening train. Now there's nothing left but November in my veins. I found your woolen scar tucked behind the shelf. It still smells like the secrets you kept unto yourself. I tried to put it on to keep the shivers at the door, but it only makes me miss the way we were before. The days are getting shorter, the light is giving up. I'm drinking down the shadows from a broken porcelain cup. They say that spring is coming, that the earth will find its bloom, but there's a permafrost settling inside this empty room. I'm not waiting for the thaw, I'm not looking for the sun. I'm just a hollowed out horizon now that you and I are done. Now it's November in my veins, a slow and steady chill, the kind of winter silence that makes the heart stand still. Every breath is like a cloud, every heartbeat is a stone. I'm learning how it feels to be freezing and alone. You took the summer with you when you caught that evening train. Now there's nothing left but November in my veins. The first snow is falling, but it's melting on my skin. I'm numb to the weather, I'm numb to the sin. Just October's ending, and the endless cold begins. November I've been driving since the stars began to blur and disappear, trying to outrun the ghost of everything we held so dear. The road is just a ribbon cutting through the empty black, and there's a heavy hand of silence trying to pull me back. The dashboard clock is frozen on the hour that you left, leaving me a wanderer of every light bereft. The fuel light is blinking like a heartbeat in distress. The more I try to find a way, the more I find a mess. I'm reaching for the ceiling of this wide and lonely sky, but the world just keeps on turning as the memories pass me by. And I'm standing at the edge of the horizon, watching all the colors bleed into the sea, looking for a sun that isn't rising, for a version of the world that still has we. It's the end of the map, it's the drop off in the dark, where the fire of our love lost its very final spark. I'm just a silhouette against a line that I can climb on the edge of the horizon, running out of time. The wind is picking up the dust of the life we used to know, asking me how much further I am prepared to go. I see the lights of cities that we said we'd visit soon. Now they're just distant diamonds fading underneath the moon. I'm a stranger to the person that I was when you were mine, just a shadow walking slowly on a thin and jagged land. They say the earth is round, that I'll come back to the start, but how can I return with these pieces of a heart? Every mile is a mountain, every inch is a mistake. I'm leaning out so far I can feel my spirit shake. wind's pulling at the hem of my sheet. I can feel the tide coming up beneath my feet. I'm lying in the bed that we used to call a boat, but now I'm just a splinter that can barely stay afloat. The windows are open to the sound of the shore, but the ocean doesn't sound like it did before. It's a low, heavy morning, a rhythmic deep blue, the sound of the world moving on without you. Close your eyes and let the mercury rise. The sea is just the tears from 1,000 different eyes, and every wave that breaks against the bedroom wall is just another way to say I miss you after all. So sing me those salt water lullabies, the kind that wash the light right out of your eyes. Let the current take the weight, let the foam be my bed, with the ghost of the promises hanging over my head. It's a beautiful drowning, a softer way to die, humming along to a song, water lullaby. I'm finding seashells in the pockets of my coat, and half-finished sentences I never got to quote. I try to build a levee out of blankets and pillows, but the grief is coming in like the weeping of the willows. The floorboards are damp and the air is getting thick. The ticking of the clock sounds like a sinking ship's click. I'm breathing in the brine, I'm breathing in the dark, searching for the shore, but I can't find a spark. Is it a storm if it never rises? Is it a break if it never ends? I'm just drifting out past the safety of the pier, where the only thing that's constant is the salt and the fear. washing over the track until they fade into static. The clock on the wall is a heartless machine, ticking through the spaces where you haven't been. I'm sitting at the table in the 4 a.m. light, tracing circles in the dust of a long, lonely night. I made a pot for two, like a habit I can't break, but the steam has all vanished along with my mistake. I take a sip and feel the bitterness burn, like the pages of a letter I'm too afraid to turn. It's oily and dark, and it's heavy as lead, just like every single word that we never should have said. Now it's just cold coffee and regrets on my tongue, the ghost of a song that we never quite sung. I'm staring at the bottom of a stained ceramic cup, waiting for a sun that refuses to come up. It's the taste of the silence, it's the chill in my bones, the breakfast of the broken and the king of the alone. Just cold coffee and regrets. I remember when the kitchen used to smell like a dream, before the sugar turned to salt and we ran out of steam. Now the cream is all curdled, a cloud in the black, like the way that we drifted and never looked back. I could pour it down the seams, I could start a new day, but I'm holding on to anything that hasn't moved away. They say that time is a healer, that the heat will return, but I'm just staring at the bridge that I watched us both burn. The kitchen floor is freezing and the burner is dead. I remember in the moment that you walked out and said, now it's just cold coffee and regrets on my tongue, the ghost of a song that we never quite sung. I'm staring at the bottom of a stained ceramic cup, waiting for a sun that refuses to come up. It's the taste of the silence, it's the chill in my bones, the breakfast of the broken and the king of the alone. Just cold coffee and regrets. It's getting light outside, but the cup is still full and the heart is still empty. Just a little more caffeine to help me face the ghost of you. followed by heavy silence. It starts as a pressure at the base of my throat, a heavy dark anchor on a paper thin boat. It's the oxygen turning to lead in my chest, a ghost of a feeling that won't let me rest. It gathers the silence from the corners of the room and weaves it together on a heartbreak loom. I try to hold it in, try to keep my lips tight, but the weight of your absence is winning the fight. It's the sound of the air when it realizes you're gone, the bridge between the midnight and a lonely gray dawn. This is the anatomy of a sigh, the way a heart breaks without having to cry. It's the collapse of the lungs when the yes becomes me, the shiver of a wind through a hollowed out tree. It's the ghost of your name leaving my mouth, a compass needle spinning, pointing nowhere but south. Just a breath, just a break, just a long slow goodbye. That's the anatomy of a sigh. There's a science to how the ribs start to ache when they're protecting a spirit that's ready to break. It's the friction of memories rubbing on bone, the chemical balance of being alone. I breathe in the cold and I breathe out the years, a jagged vibration that's deeper than tears. It's not quite a scream and it's not quite a word. It's the saddest vibration that nobody heard. It's the physics of losing, the biology of grief, a momentary, miserable, hollow the space where you should have been. It's the only way my body knows how to let you go. tear. Exhale. The song ends with the audible sound of a long, shaky exhale, fading into silence. I'm staring at the closet, at the space you used to fill. The sunlight's hitting dust mold, sitting quiet on the sill. I tried to paint the hallway to wash away the years, but the pigment won't stop running, mixed with all these heavy tears. I used to think of us in golden flashes of bright red. Now I'm waking up to shades of ash inside our empty bed. The sky debris is mocking me, a perfect hollow blue, while I'm searching for a tint that doesn't remind me of you. But every road I'm walking has turned a different hue, and I'm drowning in a palette that I never even knew. It's the color of goodbye. It's a bruised and lonely violet. It's the static on the radio when the house is way too quiet. It's not black, it's not white. It's a pale and sickly green, like the grass above a memory of a life we should have seen. It's the sepia of a photograph left out in the rain. The color of goodbye is the neon glow of pain. I saw you at the station, just a flicker in the crowd, wearing that coat of charcoal gray that used to make me proud. You look like a charcoal drawing that was smashed against the glass, watching all the vanguard things we promised slowly pass. Now the sunset's looking rusty, like a bridge that's fallen down, and the shadows are the only thing that's left for me in town. Give me back the primary colors of the start, before the ink started leaking from my broken open heart. Now everything is muni, everything is blurred like a watercolor paint. to a shade I can't name. It's the tint of the ashes when there's nothing left to flame. Just a wash of indigo over everything I try to be. The color of goodbye is all that's left of me.